And we welcome you to tonight's game. This live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Production is in partnership with the local schools of the Medford School District. I'm Terry Ross along with David Alvarez coming to you from St. Mary's High School in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Today it's going to be St. Mary's and Brookings-Harbor as the teams are lining up. Boy, we sound like we're really making a lot of noise in an empty gymnasium. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. We'll be right back after this quick timeout.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And we're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net. As we told you, in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And you can support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and then search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button even. So St. Mary's and Brookings-Harbor getting ready to go. We'll talk to you for just a couple of minutes, and then we'll let you actually watch the action on Bill's Glass Coach's Corner, which is brought to you by Bill's Glass, the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family-run, Bill Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. We ended up talking to, I suppose I should pull out rosters. That would be really useful if we pulled out a roster. And so let me do that if I can find the correct one. And we apologize for all of that. Our internet device decided that we don't need to be doing anything today. So anyway, here we are, 10-7 in the second set. Make it 11-7 as St. Mary's scores again. There's a good shot by Brookings-Harbor.
Picture and sound good.
And that one's long. So Brookings-Harbor making a comeback. They won the first one by a count of 25-21. So we'll catch you up with that bit of information in just a moment. Now 11-10, Brookings-Harbor again making quite a dash for it here. And they're going to call timeout. We'll just hold it right here. We'll just try to catch you up on everything as best we can for the moment. As Brookings-Harbor was down in match number 1 and managed to come back and win that. So with that, they came back and won that one, and they've done the same thing here this time, as they were down early on. They were down what, about 10-5 or something like that, and managed to come back. So and a 12-10 ball game. If you'll pardon me for just a moment, we'll get that back up there. So what the typing furiously, here's what I'm doing, in case you're trying to. Brookings-Harbor serving this, trying to tie it up, and they put it right into the net. Oh, and there's a nice drop in, that time by, I got the wrong set of rosters. Yeah, no wonder it looks so funny. Oh, there they are over here. Like I said, we're slightly working our way around. That was Ainsley Dunn with that good drop. And there's another one by Brookings-Harbor. Serving now is Gracie Harms for Brookings. Whoa, there's a good block right there by Dunn, Kelsey Dunn. And there's another St. Mary's point. Ainsley Dunn serving, but it was Kelsey Dunn that got up and blocked that one. Boy, hitting a sinking line drive when you're serving, that's a major stunt. Now we got a bit of a timeout. An opportunity to remind you that you should thank our great sponsors who make this great high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Tomorrow night, we're right back at you here on this YouTube channel on TableRockSports.net, as we'll be carrying the St. Mary's Cascade Christian football game. That'll be out at U.S. Cellular Field, Gary Wheeler Field, U.S. Cellular Park, Gary Wheeler Field, which is actually field number 10. And we'll be on the air, somewhere around the 7 o'clock hour when that game begins. Right now, Ashley Dunn serving, trying to keep this going for the Crusaders. Sierra Fitzhugh serving now for Brookings-Harbor. That's in. That was a good shot that time by Emma Johnston. She slapped that one over the net and found a hole in the Brookings-Harbor defense. Bravonsky serving for the Crusaders. There's a good drop by Brookings-Harbor. Charlie Nolte on the serve. I'll take that back, but it is not Charlie Nolte. Looks like that's Sierra Fitzhugh still on the serve for the Bruins. And that was Abby Christman with the shot that resulted in a St. Mary's point. You're almost afraid to talk in an empty gym. Feels like you're echoing everywhere, and there's going to be a quick timeout. We'll take one. No, we won't take one. We'll have to work on that in just a little bit. We won't take one at the moment. What we will do is we will tell you that for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So one of our great sponsors that we have here on Table Rock Sports. We appreciate all of our sponsors being with us at this time. It's in for Brookings-Harbor. St. Mary's has tried in both sets as they make a substitution. Lucy Palmer is out while Caitlin Hansen is back in. No, that's wrong. Kylie Kinsella is in. There's Brookings-Harbor with another one. I say that St. Mary's looks like they have this thing won, and they're really on a roll to have all the momentum. And here comes Brookings-Harbor back again. And that one's into the net. Yeah, here comes the Bruins, 21-19. That's out. So they need 3. The Crusaders need 3. They're going to put it into the hands of Emma Johnston. That's long. 22-20. Stepping up to serve it now is going to be Joe Pryor for the Brookings-Harbor Bruins. Couldn't get that one back over. So the Bruins are within 1. Oops. They got it over and in. Brookings-Harbor got that back, and it went over, just barely over the net, and they got it back over. So now we have timeout. We're going to do likewise as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. It shows a 22-22 tie as you listen to St. Mary's Sports on TableRockSports.com. So we're back. And a 20-22 tie. That's not going to get back. Brookings-Harbor will take it, 23-22. Tried a little punch. That little punch didn't go. 24-22. Pryor, who's left-handed, serving for the set. And got it. So, with that, they take a 2-0 lead. And we'll take, again, we'll try to take a timeout. Maybe we won't take, maybe we will. Nope. Hold on a moment. We will take a timeout. Believe me, we're going to take a timeout here in just a moment as it's 22-21. Or 2-0 here in favor of Brookings-Harbor.
Coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see.
I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
So a return here to St. Mary's High School. And they've down right now 2 sets to none. We can maybe show you that a little better if we get the... Well, the bigger scoreboard isn't going to come up, so we'll forget. There it comes. Everything's a little slow tonight. Even myself, I guess. As you can see, Brookings-Harbor has won this, 2 of them. They are the top team. We apologize for not having the logos up there. But they have a 2-0 lead at the moment. So, let's see if St. Mary's can get something going here in the 3rd set. Shelby Jersa is ready to serve it for Brookings-Harbor. As we told you, tomorrow night's football. It'll be St. Mary's alongside Cascade Christian at U.S. Cellular Park, Gary Wheeler Field. Saturday afternoon, we're right back here in the St. Mary's gym as Gold Beach will be in town. And here in set number 3, the Bruins take the quick lead. As opposed to the way the first 2 sets went, St. Mary's jumped out to the big lead. And right now, Brookings-Harbor looking to do the same. But that's just shot straight back at him. Just getting up there is Christman that time and just taking that serve and ramming it right back home. The line drive serve, and Christman just nailed it. And Christman serving now. Brookings-Harbor returns it and finds the soft spot in the defense. Harms serving for the Bruins. And it's in. Must have been right on the line. It looked really, really close. And Dunn saves that one and slams it the other way. Really not too much of a kill, but managed to get it to go off the hands. Caitlin Hansen serving. Oh, Dunn with another block at the net. But Brookings gets it back and finds a spot towards the back of the court. That's wide. Oops. Probably shouldn't give him 2 points. It's not basketball after all. Ainsley Dunn will serve for the Crusaders. They need something. They're down by 3 here in the third set. Brookings-Harbor having already won the first 2. Substitutions. Getting ready to serve for Brookings-Harbor is Cameron Crosby. Oh, Dunn with another block at the net. She's been vicious up there. St. Mary's has it right back with Brovansky to do the honors on the serve. But nothing going there as it's turned right back over to Brookings-Harbor. Schofield serving for the Bruins. St. Mary's couldn't punch that one over. Coming back in for Brookings-Harbor now is Fitzhugh. Into the net. Oh, it's going to be St. Mary's point. Palmer serving for the Crusaders, but that one's into the net. Right now, St. Mary's just can't make any progress. Brookings-Harbor keeping them at bay by only 3 points, but St. Mary's needs this set or it's game over. Tip. Another Brookings-Harbor point. Getting close to the match. Double hit. Pryor serving for the Bruins. There's a slam that goes way long. That slam was by Harms for Brookings. That was way out. Emma Johnston will serve for St. Mary's. Trailing this one 8-12. That's out. Way long on that serve. Back to Brookings for the serve. Jersa. Ooh. Good. And getting that one over was Fitzhugh. Just snuck it by. just was tipped by a St. Mary's player. Nobody could get to it after that. What's this? Oh, point for St. Mary's. There's another official over there, but he's right in line with the official in front of me, so I can't see him. Not sure what happened there. What do we have? Prior. There we go. They wanted to take something off. Oh, that hit the floor. So Brookings-Harbor with Harms serving, looking to make this really difficult on the Crusaders. Oh, there's a block. Done with a block. And it'll result in a St. Mary's point. That was Kelsey Dunn with that block. So serving now is Caitlin Hansen, and she needs to do something in order to help the Crusaders get going. They trail by 5. Palmer back into the game. Oh, long. That was Ainsley Dunn taking that shot, but was long with it. Whoa. And they say it's in, tipped. That'll be a St. Mary's point. Ashley Dunn on the serve. Down by 5 again. St. Mary's needs something to happen. There's Kelsey Dunn on that block, by the way. Oh, too many times. Too many times. And now with a 6-point lead, Brookings-Harbor is going to look to make this really difficult as Crosby's back to serve. Yeah, drops right in. Beautiful. Dropped right in front of Ainsley's Dunn. Nope. And get over the net. Getting closer. Nope, they're going to call a timeout. We'll do likewise as we look at the John L. Scott break board. And it shows us right now that it's a 19-11 lead for Brookings-Harbor. You watch this on TableRockSports.net.
In our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
And while we're away, St. Mary's manages to score a point. A much needed point to make it 19-12. There's another one that's desperately needed. They need a lot of them right now, trailing 19-13. Rovansky serving. Way long. Sending that one way long was Ashlyn Schofield. And now Brookings-Harbor wants a quick timeout. We're going to tell you that the Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision's needs. And if we were to have a halftime, which we're not going to have one, it would have been brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Visit playmedford.com to find out more about the father-daughter and mother-son superhero hikes in the hills above Medford this spring, or learn about all the other great leagues and programs at playmedford.com. We're right back at it. Rovansky serving, but St. Mary's needs a lot to happen right now, trailing by 5 late in the third set. And there's the first of many things that they need to have happen. They do play to 25, even though Brookings can close this out, but they will go to 25, so Brookings needs 6. Well, there's time for St. Mary's yet. And there you go. A little tap over the net. That one by Priestman. And the next thing you know, they're within 3. Well, they've come back to tie it up. No, he says no, the official disagrees with me. He says it's a Brookings-Harbor. Now, there's some discussion about that for sure. There's another Brookings-Harbor point. They're starting to close in a little bit here all of a sudden. Schofield serving for the Bruins. Wow. Stayed in, looked like about to go long. That one will go long as Fitzhugh sends it long. St. Mary's has the point, 21-19. Need Palmer to help him out here a little bit. There's the first one. Now they're within a point of tying this up. Oh. Now they say that there's a net violation on Brookings-Harbor. 21 all. St. Mary's has come all the way back. They were down like by 6. Managed to come back. There's a good punch by the Bruins. Oh, here comes Pryor to serve. Last time she was up, man, she ripped off about 3 or 4 points. 3 is all that she needs right now. Let's see what she's got in her. Yeah, got that one over. Looked like it was going to be bad for a moment. There's St. Mary's with a good. There's a slam. The Crusaders rescue it. And there's a block at the net. That is Christman that went up and sent that one back. 20-22 now. Montana Driscoll to serve for the Crusaders. And a timeout. Just like that. So, we'll take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. And as we do, we see that it's a 22-22 tie here in the third set as you're watching this on TableRockSports.net.
In our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. And the program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
So Driscoll on the serve, put it into the net. Now Brookings-Harbor has it back, 23-22, needing a couple. St. Mary's trying to keep them from closing this out. Ainsley Dunn gets it in. St. Mary's has it tied, 23 all. Christman back to serve it for St. Mary's. Dunn, Kinsley Dunn sends it back the other way. Quickly, 24-23. St. Mary's will serve for the set. And there it is. So, at the end of the third set, they be going to a fourth one. It's now a 2-1 ball game in terms of sets, as St. Mary's came back to tie that, or to win that one. You're listening to high school sports on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And we return here to St. Mary's High School, where we're getting ready to start set number 4 as you're with the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Well, here we go. Battle at the net. Brookings-Harbor wins that one to take the quick lead. But Jersa going to do it for Brookings-Harbor. Tell you what, St. Mary's back is still against the wall. They need to win this set too. As in also, this is set 4, but they need to win this set. And there's Ashley Dunn again. She's been at the net all night long, batting that ball back at Brookings-Harbor players. Long shot there that time as it kind of got away, and Johnston tried to get it back over the net, but it was way too far to go. Harms will be serving for the Bruins. Palmer into the game for the Crusaders. Thought they gave that to Brookings-Harbor. The scoreboard was indicating maybe not so much, but they did. 3-1. Oh, there's another double. Somebody hit the ball twice. And all of a sudden, Brookings-Harbor is building another lead. Kelsey Dunn almost had another block. Went straight up and hit the rafters, and there was no rescuing it after it hit the big old beam. There you go. Kelsey Dunn. Get it to Kelsey Dunn tonight seems to be the story. She taps it over and finds the hole. Ainsley Dunn to serve. Ooh, there's Kelsey again. We have two Dunns on it. She gets a hand on that one, but can't control it. Goes out of bounds in favor of Brookings-Harbor. That'll bring up Fitzhugh to serve. Yeah, Kelsey Dunn again. Here to tell you she's having a night at the net. Taking a seat and a bit of a breather right now. There's a good save by Brookings-Harbor, that was. That's long. Ravensky will serve for the Crusaders. Still trailing. They need to get it. Need to win this set to keep things going. And there's Schofield tapping it over for the Bruins. Crosby serving for Brookings-Harbor. Ainsley Dunn couldn't catch up with that one. And there will be a timeout. So, on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it shows that it's a 8-4 game in favor of Brookings-Harbor, as you listen to this on TableRockSports.net.
Get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD, here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore? So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD, here to get you there.
So we're back at it, and the scoreboard's out. Lost the scoreboard. So, you know what? We are the official score right here. That was a 8-5 game. There's going to be a long time out here as they solve this problem. I can tell you that right now. I have seen these things before. So on the John L. Scott, nope, they got it back. I'll tell you what, they were faster than I thought they would be. I was getting ready to bail on them. That's how much confidence I had. 8-5 game. And it'll go out. Palmer couldn't catch up with it to keep it in bounds. Brookings-Harbor just keeps it. Yeah, you can't get to where you can't exchange. You have to have a run, is what St. Mary's needs. Brookings-Harbor has put together those runs tonight. That's long gone. 9-6. I have Johnston serve for St. Mary's. Harms taps that one over to help the Bruins' cause. Here comes Pryor again to serve as they lead this one 10-6. There's a good serve. St. Mary's got it back, and now see what Brookings-Harbor can do. They get it in. And that's in. I think St. Mary's thought that one was going to go long, and it ended up not so much. Pryor got that one in. Christman drove that one back over the net, and now she's going to serve. 12-7. St. Mary's needs to make a run. Brookings has played well tonight and held them off. That was a good rally. That ends up in the favor of Brookings-Harbor. That was a good rally right there. And there's another one. 14-7. Jersa serving for the Bruins. Harms getting it over on the third punch. And there's a little tap. Boy, it's saved though nicely by Brookings-Harbor. And then St. Mary's can't save it. I believe that was Fitzhugh that just tapped that over the net. Oh. What are we calling? Well, we got a long discussion. $15-8 Brookings-Harbor players are like, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's play. I think anybody understood what it was being talked about. Not even the coaches. There's Kelsey Dunn, and she's going to get it again at the net. Make it 15-9. Yeah, I honestly think that there isn't anybody on the court that understood what the official was talking about, but they made the ruling, and that's out. Yeah. 15-10. He's talking to Fitzhugh. about something. Wait. All right. The line judge came down to tell the official it was out, and he's like, yep, got it. And he gave the point to St. Mary's, which he'd already done. So, and there's Kelsey Dunn again at the net. She has had a great night at the net. 15-11, the St. Mary's continues to work their way back. They need to win this set to keep the match going. That's going to go out of bounds. Right back to Brookings-Harbor. Harms will be serving. Seeing if she can't give Brookings-Harbor a little more space. And there it is. Kelsey Dunn had it, but that one was out. She had it and had the right idea, but it went wide. All right. Good hard line drive serve by Harms. And there is a timeout. What we'll do is we'll let you know one more time that today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation and crunch in your lunch. Fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. And you can help keep Table Rock Sports in the game by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports at youtube.com and then click on the red subscribe button to help us continue to cover the action. Tomorrow night, football is what we have, as it'll be Cascade Christian and St. Mary's going at it at U.S. Cellular Park, Gary Wheeler Field, which is Field 10. I tell you that like everybody in the community can show up, and I know you can, so join us on TableRockSports.net. And there's a good one. Harms can't catch up with that one. That'll make it a 19-12 game. Ainsley Dunn back to serve. Has some work to do. Ooh, another block by Kelsey Dunn. Ainsley Dunn with the tap over the net. But Brookings gets her right back. Now, it is not Ainsley Dunn. Sorry about that. That's Johnston that's doing that. There's Ainsley Dunn. And that's going to be into the net. 20-12. Brookings-Harbor will be looking to close this out with Jersa on the serve. Got serve number one going. Oh, Kelsey Dunn, no. Thought she was going to save it, but it ended up going wide. Out. They're still in the game. 22-13. Brovansky will be serving, but there's a lot of work to do here for the Crusaders right now. Oh, that's into the net. That won't help. That's just giving away points. Now Brookings-Harbor, 2 points away from winning this. Not going to get that over. Oh. And so, Brookings-Harbor has 11 match points right here. Well, they wasted one of them. Had the chance to close it out right there, and they didn't do it. Palmer to serve. Oh, there's a good block. That was Christman that made that block. And that, though, because the Brookings-Harbor got it back and St. Mary's couldn't control it, will end the match as St. Mary or Brookings-Harbor wins it 3-1. So we'll take a quick break and we'll come back and talk about this match a little bit as St. Mary's walks away without the win tonight, their first loss of the season. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
You need to get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD, here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD, here to get you there.
And we welcome you to the My Circle K, or the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show. And as you can see by the scoreboard there, tonight Brookings-Harbor came out with a 3-1 win over St. Mary's. Brookings-Harbor winning at 25-21, 25-22, 23-25, and 25-14. Pretty dominating performance, really, by the Bruins. A lot more experienced team, however, than St. Mary's has. I'm going to have to see if I can do a couple of things at the same time, if my brain will work that well. But in the meantime, they played a really good game. St. Mary's played a good game and held in there. They for the first couple of sets, but That's part of what Katie Miller was talking about, though. We need to have the attitude of winning. We want to win every game. I'm sure she'll be pleased with the effort here, though. We'll talk about that on Saturday when we come back to talk to them, as Gold Beach will be here on Saturday afternoon, and we'll be right here on TableRockSports.net with that match. We'll also tomorrow night be again out at U.S. Cellular Field, and you can watch the Cascade Christian St. Mary's game right here on the same YouTube channel on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, right here as a production of TableRockSports.net. We'll be back to close it out on the Circle K post-game show.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
And we welcome you back to the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show. Post-game, the My Circle K GP Energy, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch. So we'll talk to you again tomorrow night about 7 o'clock from U.S. Cellular Field. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank St. Mary's High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is 3-1 in favor of Brookings-Harbor. This has been a special presentation at Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. With David Alvarez, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from St. Mary's High School in Medford, Oregon.